Ich bin Nunien von Burg. Ihr werdet in meinen Kanal assimiliert werden, indem ihr den Abo-Button drückt. Lasst auch ein Like da und aktiviert die Glocke. Und damit willkommen zu einer weiteren Folge Star Trek Online. Ja.
Enterprise, this is Commander Jirok. It's good to see you're all in one piece. Our comms are up and running again, but internal systems have been sabotaged by the Etherians, including our Singularity Core. Requesting immediate assistance.
Commander, Tarsin Fay ist soeben an Bord Ihres Schiffes gegangen. Bleiben Sie wachsam. Wir sind auf dem Weg.
We can't let that Singularity Core destabilize. Its collapse could cause a chain reaction across this region of space. Our team will head to the Lisette. Captain Sean, your crew needs you here. Let's keep in touch.
Okay, Außenteam auf die Lisette Beam. Energie.
I'm contacting you from the bridge. The Etherians have sabotaged the Lisette's internal systems. We've managed to repel boarders, but they've blocked off our path to the Singularity Core. They're plotting something.
Da haben Sie wohl recht. Sie könnten versuchen, den Kern zu kompromittieren, das Venus Array in die Luft zu jagen. Gibt es Verluste zu melden?
Many, unfortunately. To add to that, most of the ship's doors, consoles, and turbo lifts are malfunctioning. We used some of our last power reserves to beam you aboard our Singularity Core deck. I'll have to guide you remotely.
Was benötigen Sie, Commander?
Your team will need to reroute our emergency power supply to conduct repairs and access our Singularity Core. As you can see, environmental systems are offline and visibility is limited.
Bestätigt, wir machen uns an die Arbeit.
Sending over command-level clearance codes. You'll need them to move on freely. There are repairs to conduct beyond those doors, but you'll need to pick a path. Our power supply is too low to open both at the same time.
Verstanden, danke. Okay, ich denke, wir gehen hier durch.
My internal sensors are detecting a nearby oxygenation valve that needs fixing up.
Ich leite die Energie um.
Nice work. Power is rerouting to the valve.
Looks like you unlocked a security log.
Schauen wir mal nach.
This is Lieutenant Zhu Terrell, Tactical Division. I am still unable to locate Sub-Commander Zionel, despite my best efforts. The Etherians swarmed the Lisette, ignoring most of the damage dealt by my disruptors. They locked us out and overrode all of the ship's systems, despite leaving many wounded in her wake. This Ta Xin Fei seemed uninterested in exchanging phaser fire with us, heading straight for the core instead. Lieutenant Salon's security report indicates the Etherian's life sign was last detected in the Singularity core room. As I am unable to access it from this deck, I will reluctantly transfer our medical unit instead, and guard the survivors until I receive new orders from my commander.
Direkt zum Singularitätskern, huh?
Can't think of a good reason why a Borg queen would do that. It's also a little odd to be putting herself on the line like that, don't you think? Then again, these Etherians are Iconian Borg. Maybe their motivations are harder to determine than your average collective.
Vielleicht. Lassen Sie uns weitermachen. Entriegle die Tür.
The Lisette looks worse for wear.
Tja, das ist sie wohl.
This ship has seen better days, no doubt about that.
Erzählen Sie mir davon.
These consoles power life support and airlocks, but the isolinear chips are misaligned.
Ich kümmere mich darum. So, passende Konsole ist da drüben.
Power is being diverted from their systems.
Ich leite die Energie um.
All right, one more to go.
Ich kümmere mich darum. Upsala. Fast gestolpert.
It worked. All right, I'm only detecting one affected area left. Let's go.
Und dann. Moment. Da lang. Ich leite Energie um.
Great. Repairs are done, Singularity room aside. Let's head back to damage control.
Bestätigt. Und die Tür ist offen.
Thanks to your efforts, power has been restored to this deck. The Singularity core is now accessible. Stand by to receive the room's access codes. Hold. I'm receiving a transmission from the Bortescue.
Genau wie ich. Übertragung wird angezeigt.
Alliance Task Force, this is Captain Corrin. I have a visual on the Etherian pit Hach. Ta Xin Fei and her followers have boarded the Bortescue. Her treacherous drones are not holding back. This is a fight worthy of a Klingon. If you are brave, you will join us in battle.
Verdammt. Da sind Fee springt ständig herum. Wie schnell benötigen Sie uns auf der Bortescue?
Hold that thought. Logistics are up and running again. Our intel indicates that the Singularity core has been tampered with. If it collapses, it's game over. For everyone.
Wir könnten uns aufteilen.
Agreed. It's the only option. What's the play?
Sie und Seven sind mit der Funktionsweise des Diffusionsgerätes vertraut. Ich werde mich um den Singularitätskern kümmern. Außerdem habe ich einige Erfahrungen mit eterianischer Sabotage.
Glad you offered. I was thinking the same thing. With Commander Jirok's guidance, one person should be enough to repair the Singularity Core. But don't take too long, you're gonna miss all the fun.
Das werde ich schon nicht. Viel Glück.
I'll guide you through the Singularity Core repairs. First off, equip an EV suit.
Bestätigt.
Captain Corin, this is 7. 2 to beam over.
So. Klamotten angezogen, schick bin ich. No? Ruby-Class gecheckt und... So.
The Etherians fried some of our gravity generators. Really changes your perspective.
Habe ich bemerkt. So. Was bist denn du für eine Glitzerkiste hier? Jetzt, ich sammle mal Daten, ne?
Don't mind that, it's only debris. We're due a radiation sweep. The core's the other way.
Okay. Whee. Boom.
Jirok, this is Sean. I'm getting reports of Borg incursions close to the Juret Dyson sphere.
Focus on collecting data from nearby consoles. Sean, I'll contact command.
So. Einmal Sabotage entfernen.
Scans show the sabotage device you removed was sending a signal to the Harmony.
Da haben wir doch noch eins. Scheint, als hätte Tassenfaye ganz Arbeit geleistet.
Another device removed. This one was emitting a destabilizing resonance pulse. Logistics point to a final anomaly past the core. You'll need to power it down.
Bin dran. Halt den Singularitätskern an.
It's beautiful, isn't it? The Singularity Core. Controlled chaos. Unmatched potential. Don't let that fool you, though. If the containment field fails, we'll begin to demolecularize. Initial scans registered a single anomaly. Turns out we're dealing with a trifecta.
Ich sehe das erste.
Plasma conduits have been repaired. 2 more points to go. Sending you the coordinates.
Bin dran.
Subspace anchors have been stabilized. Sending over the final coordinates.
Ich seh's.
This is 7. How's it going? We could use your help on the Bortisque.
Quantum diagnostics are back online. Now that core stability has been restored, I'll reroute main power back to all systems, turn the core back on, and head down to your deck. Thank you for your assistance. I'll take over from here. Patching you through to the Bortisque.
Alles, eine kollabierte Singularität zu vermeiden.
While my warriors have been crushing Etherian enemies through fire and flame, you have been floating around on the Lisette, tinkering with broken technology. Enough! Now is your chance to die with honor, and put your dashekme where your mouth is. I have a lock on your coordinates. Transport in 3, 2, 1!
Warten Sie, ich bin noch im Singulari... Ah. So, erstmal wieder rausschlüpfen aus dem Dingen hier. So.
We must secure the bridge.
Statusbericht.
Good. You live to fight beside us still. The Aetherians and their spineless leader have dared to board the Borderskew and set it ablaze with their sabotage.
Es wird mehr als etwas Feuer brauchen, um mich aufzuhalten. Was benötigen Sie für uns?
That's the spirit. You must pick up a fire suppression device if you wish to die honorably. The device, however, must be repaired first. Those worthless swines have sabotaged most of our equipment.
Na klar. Fangen wir an. So, ein Hyperschlüssel. Auslösekreis. So, gehen. Batterie wurde wiederhergestellt. Und
Extinguish the flames and join your allies in battle.
Good, you're here. We're a little outnumbered.
okay.
To sabotage a Klingon ship is to provoke the wrath of 1,000 bottlets!
I always said it would be nice to go somewhere warm for my next job. This is overkill.
Bestätigt. Ich lösche mal das Feuer. Hier kommen wir nicht weiter.
Still no visual on Tassim Faye, but there are plenty of drones around.
Can't tell if I'm inhaling smoke or if that's the taste of defeat. Where's Tassim Faye?
Hey, Julian. Hierher. Vorlöschen erstmal. Okay. Hugh, du bist angebuckelt, oder? Wie?
Corin, this is Jirok. There are reports of multiple incursions taking place in the Kittimer system.
Mehrere?
Hoitcha! My comms officer will notify Kadrin. May their battle be as glorious as ours.
Wir sollten weitergehen. So.
More Ethereum borders on the lower level. Stay sharp and look out for survivors.
So, hab ich zu vorlöschen.
Alliance team, report to the mid-level of the bridge.
So lang können wir nicht gehen, ne? Okay. Da sind wir, Captain Corin.
Though these flames make for a glorious battle scene, suffocating is no way to reach Stovercore. We need to repair the Bordescue's ventilation system and clear all debris so we can find this Etherean Tach-Kek.
Ah, da oben steht sie doch. Aber gut, wir werden effektiver sein, wenn wir uns aufteilen. Ja. Ich werde daran arbeiten, die Ventile zu öffnen.
You're right. I'll stay with Corin and help clear the debris. Seven, I recommend you and I split up in case something goes wrong on either side.
Richtig. Einer von ihnen muss Tassenfeld defusionieren. Seven, ich nehme an, Sie bleiben bei mir? So.
You got it. Let's get to work on these vents.
Ich bin dran.
Formal training or just impeccable instinct?
Beides.
We've cleared an area of debris. Smoke is subsiding.
My internal sensors are reading one more ventilation console up ahead. Forged in fire, right? It's almost ironic now.
Aktiviere die
You know, something's
Lüftungssysteme.
telling me we are going about our trap the wrong way.
Debris has been cleared.
Ventilation's back online too. Heads up, I'm picking up on Tassine Faye's exact biosignature, but the signal is fading. I don't see her up there, though. Can anyone get a visual?
Visual or not, we must clear this debris. If the Etherean leader is hiding behind it, she will die a coward.
Kümmern wir uns darum. Da ist sie.
Damn, she escaped.
More Etherean borders.
How do they keep bypassing all of the Alliance's security parameters?
What is this filth doing on my view screen?
I'm not sure what that is on your view screen, Captain Corin. Maybe an Etherean sabotage subroutine? Either way, no sign of Tassine Fey. The biosignature is gone.
Verdammt. Wir stecken in einer Schleife fest. Sie wird einfach weiter herumspringen, nicht wahr?
Incoming transmission from Captain Sean.
Captain Sean? Wie ist Ihr Status?
Alive, but not well. Sorry to say, but Tassine Fey is back on the Enterprise. I'm opening up a multi-channel with the Lisette.
Commander Jarok? Wie hält sich die Lisette?
The Lisette is stable, for now, but I suspect my vessel is next on Tassine Fey's list of destinations. What's the plan?
Die Sache ist nicht so einfach, wie es zunächst schien.
Know thine enemy. An Earth saying, I believe. Tassine Fey is one step ahead of us. We must get one step ahead of her.
Richtig. Locken Sie in die Falle. Wo sie es am wenigsten erwartet.
That's pretty good, actually. The Harmony's disabled, right? In essence, the Alliance has control of it until Tassine Fey decides to initiate repairs, but that doesn't seem like her priority right now. Most of her drones are beaming onto our ships while her own shields are down. We could beam onto the Harmony while the Etherians are distracted and lay our trap there. A couple of pattern enhancers, maybe some arson, little vandalism, something to get her attention. Wouldn't be on our turf anymore, but we'd have some time to set it all up.
Es ist ein Versuch wert. Wohin sollen wir an Bord beamen?
The reactor room. I remember Admiral Kumarke say something about how the core seemed important to them. Maybe we can do a little sabotage of our own.
Da sie versucht hat, den Singularitätskern der Lisette zu missbrauchen, ergibt es Sinn. Lassen Sie uns so fortfahren. Captain Corin, die Bordescrew gehört Ihnen.
Your assistance aboard my vessel has earned my respect. But you are mad if you think any of the Alliance captains are willing to sit out on the fight of our lifetimes. On the way to the Midas Array, Sean, Jarok, and I swore to each other that we would see this plan through to the very end. We shall join you aboard the Harmony. Commander Boroth will take over in my absence.
Einverstanden. Aber meine Brückenoffiziere sollten zurückbleiben, um die Schiffe der Allianz zu verteidigen. Beginnend mit der Bordescrew.
A worthy compromise. I accept. Our deeds today will be the ones that echo through the halls of Stovakar. Kapla!
Kapla, Captain Corin. Wir beamen zur Harmony. Transport in Bereitschaft. Energie.
All right. Looks like we're all accounted for. My nanoprobes are detecting a single Etherian life sign nearby. It's phasing in and out of existence. This reactor room also looks a little different since my last visit. I guess they redesigned.
Das ist wahrscheinlich die exotische interdimensionale Topographie der Harmony. Nun, keine Anzeichen von Tassine Fey. Oder irgendwelchen Drohnen. Seven? Geht es Ihnen gut?
The life sign. It's accessed my neural transceiver and initiated contact through the collective subspace network. I think it's the reactor core. It's calling itself a tether to the ether, one of many Unimatrix chambers. Change of plans. We use the diffusion device on the core instead. I get the feeling there's a chance it could spread to the rest of Tassine Fey's collective, but we'd still need to trap her and hook her up to it to bypass any Etherian encryptions.
Ist das etwas, das die Kooperative bereits getestet hat?
No, it's not. How do we know it'll even work? It's intended for a singular, partially biological life form. This is a reactor core acting as a subspace network.
I can't explain it. You weren't there when I accessed the Queen cell on board the artifact. Reconnecting to the collective as their temporary leader, it changed me. I think this ether recognizes me as a viable Borg queen.
Dieser Plan klingt riskant. Ist aber durchaus möglich.
I don't know, Seven. Injecting a whole collective with sudden individuality could have disastrous consequences.
I know you're worried, Hugh. But Picard couldn't have predicted the chaos caused by your individuality when you return to the collective. We know better now. If I act as the conduit and transfer Tassine Faye's authority to me, I can program the defusion to be gradual. I've done it once, I can do it again. Trust me, I can do this.
Ich vertraue Ihnen, Seven.
All right. I trust you too. Remind me of the new plan.
Lay down the pattern enhancers close to the reactor core and target it to get Tassine Faye's attention. If this works, this ether should send her a subspace transmission through the core, prompting her to return. We can then prevent her from beaming back out. Once she's trapped, I'll hook both of us up to the ether and transfer her powers to me. If we inject the pathogen straight into the core system, we should be able to defuse any drones connected to it. Gradually.
Sie wird sich nicht kampflos ergeben. Fangen wir an.
Can you get those pattern enhancers placed? We'll cover you.
Faye? Fasziniert. Dann fangen wir mal an.
One pattern enhancer placed. 3 to go.
Hang on, sensors are picking up an incoming energy signature.
Why do you choose senselessness? You could have ascended and joined us.
Damn it, we've been teleported to the other side. There goes step 1 of our plan.
She's got Sean, Corin, and Jarak in the stasis hold. We can't let her fuse them.
We need to take down this construct to release the captives.
Break, bend, and become one. The ether disciplines deviation.
Upsi. Keiner gesehen.
Looks like the constructs become vulnerable to our attacks. For now, at least.
That was a close one. Let's see what this construct's made of.
Such strife, such struggle. The ether despises disobedience.
Released. And not a moment too soon. These Ethereans are insufferable.
Transcend your parameters in favor of perfection. The ether deplores this ether.
I'd sooner be fed to the Kuskari of Brethor than delay this battle any longer.
Heads up! Construct's vulnerable to our attacks again.
Extinction eludes us. The ether endures.
We need to lower these containment fields to reach Tassin Fei.
Good thing I kept the access codes. On it.
Oh my gosh.
She's teleported us again.
And she's called in drones for backup. We need to take her out.
Corin, Jirok, let's dethrone this drone.
You thought this would be enough to stop us?
She's on the move again, and she's shielding herself.
I'll lower the next containment field. All right, let's head for the final containment field. If we don't place that final pattern enhancer, she could beam out. I'm on it.
You lack harmony, guidance.
Yeah, I lack harmony, cohesion, greatness. It'll be my undoing. I've heard it all before.
Final pattern enhancer placed. She's trapped. Damn it! She keeps jumping around to restore her shields. She's rerouting power to them.
It's her halo. It's an energy redistribution node. We have to take it out.
I can remodulate a pattern enhancer to disrupt her defenses. You get that halo.
7 of 9. You sought perfection once. Why do you seek it no longer? Consider our offer.
An offer involves consent, something you're unfamiliar with. Time's up, bitch.
She puts up a good fight, I'll give her that. Shame it's not enough to break our resolve.
Pattern enhancer remodulated. Her shield is down. It's now or never.
You, Sean, cover us. It's time to finish this fight. Corin, Jirok, let's knock that halo off.
There is no one left to fight beside you. The galaxy has torn itself apart.
You were just another tyrant clinging to control, Tassine Faye. And your tyranny ends now!
Restrainer.
Lowering the reactor core's containment field.
I'm hooked up. Drag her over.
You will not defuse the Ethereans.
It's for the best, Tassine Faye.
Think of it like this. You get to be the savior of your people.
It's your lucky day, Borg Queen.
Queen?
Security parameters disabled. Initiating transfer.
Inputting the modified neurolytic pathogen into the core's data stream.
No. No! We will not allow it!
You must comply.
We must not. We must protect the ether.
Watch out! She's modifying the injection stream!
It's too late. I'm in.
Chimerans! With security parameters disabled, they must have located the Harmony.
Did it work?
Not on the core, maybe on Tassine Faye. Too early to tell.
Captains, call your ships. We're getting out of here.
Commander Kiona, this is Captain Sean. Prepare to plot a course for Deep Space Nine. We're heading back.
Thanks for the ride back. Looks like your ship didn't suffer any malfunctions on the way. Lucky. You really had everybody's back today. Knowing you can be counted on even in the worst situations, well, that's as rare as a Vulcan smile. When you have a moment, the director and I would like to talk to you about Tassine Faye's future. Right now, though, I think your command wants to speak with you.
Danke. Ich werde mich bei Admiral Quinn melden. Captain Sean?
Without your help, the Enterprise would have been a goner. Speaking of, looks like the Midas array is now under quarantine. The array has been overtaken by the Chimerans. We're starting to recognize more of their signals over long-range sensors. It's not looking good, I'll give you that. But I'm confident we've made progress today. Oh, before you go, on my bridge, one of the Etherean drones said something to me that took me aback. It's as if it knew who I was. My life story. I think you know what I'm getting at. I'm lucky to be alive.
Tarzan Fay hat einige Crewmitglieder fusioniert. Ich habe dasselbe an Bord der Borderscue bemerkt. Sie haben mein Beileid, Captain. Ihr Opfer wird nicht umsonst gewesen sein. Captain Corin?
You fought valiantly aboard the Borderscue and the Harmony. It is a pity we withdrew. We could have taken these Chimerans, blade in hand, I am sure of it. Some say these creatures are able to terraform entire Borg cubes. If the tales are true, then they are foes worthy of song. I would gladly give my life to see such an abomination with my own eyes. Wouldn't you?
Sie könnten Glück haben. Ich habe das Gefühl, dass dies nicht unsere letzte Begegnung mit den Chimeranern war. Captain. Commander Jacques, alles in Ordnung bei Ihnen?
Thank you for repairing the Lisette. That ship means more to me than words can say. As for what the Etherians intended to do with our Singularity Core, I'd rather not speculate too much. My science officer, Neril, will be drawing up a full report. Suffice to say, it is clear they intended to use the Midas Array to their advantage somehow. They seem focused on sabotaging and acquiring new technology. Not unusual for the Borg, I suppose.
Nun, es sieht so aus, als hätten die Chimeraner sie ausgestochen. Ja, hoffen wir, dass Nares Bericht mehr Daten liefert. Ja. Admiral?
Just the person I wanted to see. I hear things got a little out of hand at the Midas Array, but it seems to me like the mission was still a success. Tassine Fay has been extracted and remanded to one of the station's brigs. As for the Harmony, the Alliance has some conflicting opinions on its eventual fate if we ever get hold of it. Chancellor Laurel believes we should return for it and tow it to Kittimer for joint observation. Proconsul Datan believes the Cooperative should supervise the ship from a distance, and that Director Hugh is best placed to oversee such an operation. I'm not sure where I stand myself. Proposals are already landing on my desk, from living exhibit at Memory Alpha to destroy the thing. I understand your actions today saved countless lives. Starfleet commends you. We knew you'd be the right person for the job.
Ich danke Ihnen, Admiral Quinn. Es ist eine Ehre, ein Offizier der Sternflotte zu sein. Ja. Director Hugh?
Thanks for checking back in with us. This was quite a mission, and I have a feeling our efforts have only just begun. My own de-assimilation bordered on traumatic. I ended up bringing my individuality back to a collective that was very ill-prepared for it. It caused widespread chaos and violence. We need to be careful about how we decide to move forward. Perhaps defusing Tassine Fay alone was for the best. I shudder to think of a galaxy full of unfused Etherians who, well, lack guidance.
He's not wrong. Liberating a Borg is no joke, and the start is the worst of it. But what first seems like a curse eventually becomes a gift. During my time aboard Voyager, I learned the value of individuality, but also the strength of personal connection. In the end, it became apparent to me that you don't need a hive mind to understand the real meaning of unity. Anyway, I'm glad we had you along for the ride today. It's easy for us liberated Borg to get carried away when dealing with another collective. It's so personal, you need someone with a fresh perspective to keep you level-headed.
Ich kann mir nicht vorstellen, wie schwierig es ist, eine unwillige Burgkönigin zu defusionieren. Aber ich bin froh, dass wir vereint geblieben sind.
How are you doing, Tassine Fay?
She's refused to talk so far.
Give her time. Patience. It'll get better.
You know, I've been where you are right now. Longing to go back to a chorus of comforting voices. Frustrated at my lack of agency. But in the end, liberation was the only way forward. It gave me back so many things that I'd forgotten I needed. I see you remain unconvinced. But what's so different between being controlled by an ether and being told what to do by the Alliance until you can make up your own mind? At least once you're liberated, you'll be free to decide how to live your life. That's more than what I got at times. Well, I'll be back same time tomorrow, Tassine Faye.
Tefay.
What did you say?
Tefay was my name. Tassine is just a title.
Right. Queen.
No. We have no corporeal queen. Diffusing me was pointless. You achieved nothing.
What we achieve is helping you. And every other drone. One person at a time. Until every Borg is liberated. And no one is left behind.
Irrelevant. Impossible. Someone is always left behind. That is why the whole is greater than the sum of its parts.
Well, maybe. But the whole would be nothing without all of its parts. I hope that in time you'll see that. Same time tomorrow, Tefay.
I'm contacting you from Deep Space Nine to report that our mission has been a partial success. Tassine Faye is under our supervision and making progress, slowly but surely. Although it appears she's not the Ethereum Borg Queen after all. Seven is working together with the Alliance to oversee her diffusion process, and we expect answers soon. The process has been both a strain on the station psychologically and in terms of resources. It's clear Tassine Faye does not trust us yet. As for the Midas Array, I received a report from Commander Jirok's Science Officer Narrow. It appears the Etherians were attempting to use both the array and the Lisette Singularity Core to open a rift in space-time. It's difficult to understand their motives. We are unable to collect more data for now, as both the Midas Array and the Harmony are swarming with Chimerans. The Alliance has sent some of their best fleets over to contain the situation, but reports of Chimerans have already surfaced from other systems. Seven and I will reach out to our allies to understand who we can call in to assist with these Chimeran incursions. I'll contact you if any more information comes to light. Do not hesitate to do the same, should we be of use to you.
Bestätigt. Director Q. Wenn wir etwas haben, melden wir uns. Pathfinder Ende. So. Und damit auch mal wieder am Ende dieser Folge. Ja, ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen. Lasst mir gerne ein Like oder ein Abo da. Und wir sehen uns beim nächsten Mal wieder. Lebt lange und in Frieden. Tschüss.